Hi friends, this is Griselle with Psychic MD, and today I'm here to do your February 2021 readings. Now, just because it is February and it's considered the Lover's Month, we associate it a lot with like Valentine's Day. Some of us who don't have a special someone tend to be turned off by that. So I'm not going to do a reading strictly about love like that. Okay, there's different kinds of love. We all know that. I just wanted to address like the collective. I am going to do a love reading towards the very end of this, unless my cards indicate otherwise, okay? So I have some really juicy cards for those. If you're interested in that, that'll come more towards the tail end. But the decks that I'm using, I'm going to be using my zombie cards plural, which are super accurate, super fun. And the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, the Love Oracles, the Twin Flame Vampire Edition as well. And good grief, anything else that comes of it, we'll see what happens, right? So with that, they'll be turned off if you're thinking, oh, another love reading, and it's just me, like me, myself, and I. That's okay, because we have a lot of love for ourselves, for our communities, for our families, and things like that. So you'll be getting love messages regardless. Don't just think of love as like loving a person in the 3D, because it's much bigger than that. So with that, I will let you go, and we will see your reading in just a second. Bye. Hi, Aquarius. So here we are for your February reading. And I decided again that it'd be nice to show you the cards. So this guy right here is my zombie deck, and I'm kind of trying to read sideways and yet show you what I'm getting all at once. So here we go. Aquarius, I would like to know higher level messages from the divine, great messages about what is coming towards Aquarius in February, please. What is coming towards Aquarius? I'm going to take these guys down here. I'm going to start with these two. Two of Wands. Okay, so I'll show you the card first. Two of Wands is all about making choices. Looks like somebody has to make a choice. And it could be a scary thing to have to make a choice. And you're being split a little bit in half. Divided mindset. Which side do I choose? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I pursue? This is definitely being in a crossroads. Excuse me. This could be you. Because literally the zombie's head is spinning. And he's got a bone in his mouth. And this is like you worrying, okay, which way do I go? This way, do I go that way? Back and forth, just really undecided. And needing that clarity. And then I have this one that came out with that as well. This can stand for a boss, an establishment, somewhere that you work. It could stand for a parent. It can also be someone that you are partnered or married to, okay? Or in a situationship with. You know your story. There is a situation that is calling for a decision on your behalf. And I see that you need to make a choice. It's regarding this Emperor. So let's get a little bit more information. But just to let you know, the Emperor, this can be a person who is like, I want it my way. It's got to be this way. Rigid thinking, very old school thinking. He likes to rule, and he's got to rule his way or her way. This is like gender neutral. It is masculine energy. I have a lot of masculine energy, Aquarius. So if that is you, because I know a lot of women that have more masculine energy than their significant other, well then flip the script, however that looks to you. But this is for the person with more masculine energy, thinking that they have all the answers, they know all the answers, and they want things their way. They don't want to look or explore or even consider that there might be a better way of doing anything, okay? But if you look, he's trying to protect this little guy, this sweet little juicy innocent boy. And yet the zombies are appearing from the back here, all sorts of hands, ready to grab that kid. And ready even perhaps to grab the man himself, okay? So let's see where this leads us. I would like to know, personally, what are my Aquarius friends going through? What is it? Why is it Two of Wands here for Aquarius? What's going on with that, please? Why is the Two of Wands here? The Knight of Wands. This is someone that comes in and out of your life, is here for the minute, not in it to win it. This is somebody with chaotic energy. If you are not partnered, this can be somewhere, some person that comes in for a little whispering sweet nothings in your ear and then totally takes off again. Okay, so it stands for like one night stand, just passing through. Hey, I came to see you, but I'm still on my horse. I'm definitely not staying, but I'm here to see you. Like that kind of a vibe. They want to get whatever it is that they want and jump back on the horse and take off again. So if you're not partnered, or even if you are partnered, this person just kind of comes, takes what they want, and they're not in it to stay at all. Okay, so that's one idea. Excuse me. What else is going on here? Why is that Two of Wands here? Sorry, it's a little bit late. Yeah, Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? For Aquarius, what is going on that they have the Two of Wands? What is this choice that is really making them look back and forth? Okay, you want clarity. You want clarity. You want to cut through all the BS. You want to know the truth and nothing but the truth. You want everything clear, concise, and you're going to cut out anything that is nebulous, that is BS, and that does not serve you. If you don't get clarity, you're not going to go for it. You're not going to stay for it. You're not going to listen to it. The Ace of Swords could be very cutting, obviously. And it could be that both of you guys are struggling for that clarity. If this is a person or if this is even a job, it could be that it is a power struggle and going, look, I'm going to slice a cake and it looks like this. No, I'm going to do it and it looks like that. So it could be power struggles. But for most of you, I just feel like you just want that clarity. You want the outmoded way of doing things. This zombie hand is just being held by a bone. There's like nothing there, no flesh on it. It's kind of decayed or whatever. And this is your hand. It's like, I'm the one that's alive. I'm the one that has to live through things and work things out. So I need that clarity. My name is Aquarius. Watch me get clarity that I need. Now this also is about making choices. Interestingly enough, this is one of my all-time favorite cards in this deck. And what this talks about is having to make a choice coming crossroads, perhaps between lovers. Okay, no big surprise there. If you look closely at this card, that chick, she has the man's heart in her hand. And the guy is dressed in underclothes, but they're all white. And I feel like this person might represent you. Just showing that, you know, having a pure heart, a good intentions, wanting to do the right thing, wanting to stay. And yet this ghost from the past or someone who you're currently dealing with, they're willing to just rip out your heart. They don't really care what your motives or intentions are. They are here to eat. They really want, they want what they want. They're going to take what they want. They really don't care about a deep connection per se. They don't care that you're alive and that you're different from them, that they are dead. They just want your heart and they're willing to possess you at any cost. And so it's very selfish energy. Another thing that's coming up for you, Aquarius, is this guy right here. And literally, the Ace of Wands stands for, it could be symbolic of someone that, you know, it's like a phallic symbol. Someone that basically just wants to come in and leave. Once again, they're not going to stay. They're here for the pleasure, for the fire, for the fun, excuse me, and for the minute. So some of you are in that situation. And other of you, if you're in a partnership, it could be really also that your partner is just kind of like, okay, slam bam, thank you ma'am, thank you sir, whatever the case may be. And they don't really require or give you anything else as far as like a fundamental emotional thing. They're saying, you know what? I provide for you. I look after you. I pay the bills. What else do you want? This is what I want. And then let's, you know, we're done or whatever. So I feel like you're missing out and you're kind of considering, it's like, is that all that there is for me? We have a lot of aces on this side. And here is your energy coming out. Or this could be someone around you that's trying to counsel you, right? If you're going to see a therapist. Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to cut through the BS. Trying to see, is it worth staying with someone who's dogmatic, or staying at a job that is just really oppressive and I have no room to grow? Any of those questions. She's got her high heel here and it's chained up, and there's like a trap here, and it's like, well, go ahead. If you want to walk away, it's a trap. We're going to grab you and ensnare you by the leg. And it's almost like you're being controlled by this person. So some of you can be involved in a very dogmatic situation where your spouse could be maybe a borderline domestic violence type, or flat out just like, you're not leaving me, you're here to stay, end of story, and this is how things are. So I don't know your story. Hopefully that is not the case. For others of you, you're getting someone who is older and wiser, who has their best interest at heart, and they know how to cut through all the BS, and they are willing to defend you. They are on your side, and they're like, you know what, if you want to leave, come with me and you can stay, and we're going to do this, and I'll help you out, take care of you. A lot of wisdom in there. And this lady is scary. I mean, she's got like a machine gun there. So even the Emperor, I think, would be a little bit undermined in this case. Moving on. I have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like this is about you daydreaming, fantasizing, longing, desiring. This is about what you really want deep down inside. I feel like perhaps you're wanting a break from this person, a break from this connection. If you are not connected to anyone else, you definitely don't want any F-boys coming around you, right? You want a vacation from all the pressures of life. You want a vacation from the hardships of trying to decide, of thinking, am I stepping into a trap here? If I even try to talk to anyone, is it a trap? Are they a bad person? Are they wanting to rip my heart out? That's based on all that we saw on this side so far. But you have a deep wish. Not only do I wish to be by the beach, where it's peaceful and nurturing, and I can get my emotional stability and my warmth back, but I'm looking for a specific dream. I have a dream that I want fulfilled, and I'm looking to see if this is how I'm going to get it, because I'm looking if this is how it's presenting itself. Okay, if you're single and you're going to get a lot of F-boys in your texting you or emailing you or whatever in your IM, then no wonder you're defensive and you want some warmth, some real warmth, not just warm for the minute and then gone, okay? And so this lady right here is in her blue blanket. She's not dressed for the beach at all. She's got her ammo right next to her. She's got her rifle. She is not one to be messed with. So I feel like, Aquarius, you have a dream, you have a desire, but you're really living in a practical way. You're like, you know what, I'm armed. If I get any F-boys or people that just come at me with energy that want to use me and leave me, then I'm armed. I know what to do about that. But the fact that she's wrapped in a very soft blanket, and the color is blue, pertaining to her throat chakra, I feel like maybe you need to start speaking your truth a little bit more, expressing what you want and not remaining silent, because I feel like there's been some silence here on your part, okay? And that is for some of you. So this is whether you're partnered or unpartnered, right? If you want your partner to be more demonstrative, more, I don't know, spend more time with you, things like that, romance you a little bit, hold your hand after you guys have intimacy, whatever the case may be, Aquarius. So show me, please, for Aquarius for February. What is going on this side for Aquarius? That's what I'd like to know. For Aquarius, what's going on for them? Playfulness. So you want to bring back some playfulness into your life, do ya? I don't blame you. So you want some fun, some relaxation. You don't want things to be so serious. You want to spend a little bit of time together and look at how this forest is just kind of like shrouded in secrecy. And she has a very, like, there's so much purity about her, yet this guy is just kind of shrouded in darkness. Maybe there's a little bit of a hint of like hiddenness about your partner, significant other, or point of interest, your person of interest, right? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe you need to initiate a little bit of spunk and be open-hearted about it. And in verbalizing your flirts and stuff like that, it might help to loosen things up. The situation with the person who's a little bit too rigid might loosen up for you as well. Let's see. So the next message I'm getting, Aquarius, is stay optimistic about your love life, okay? I really like this card. This is a Doreen Virtue. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And so don't just dream it. Even she is wearing some kind of blue. Two types of blue, a periwinkle and like a greenish blue. I just feel like that is really about wanting to communicate what it is that you want. If you are not in a partnership, please do stay optimistic. Even if it seems like it is totally a desert out here and nothing is going on, keep your thoughts positive, keep your energy open, okay? And do be a little bit playful. You can flirt even when you're going to the store, and in this day and age with a mask on, you can wink, you've got eyes to use. I mean, there's social media that you can use as well. There's emailing. There's just a lot of different forms, so don't limit yourself, okay? Stay optimistic and open if that is what you want. Next, Aquarius, I have is a reconciliation. Now, this could be literally somebody who is far from you, a past love, who wants to reconcile with you, wants to get in good with you again. I do feel like there's a tenderness here, some feelings that they have just from the past, but things are very cloudy, okay? And he appears in the flesh, and yes, she is just a dream. I feel like this person's thinking about you. It says someone from your past is returning to your life, Aquarius, okay? And so the sun is peeking through here. I think that maybe you might be in a connection that you're thinking about each other. It's like a telepathic connection. The next card I'm getting right here, Aquarius, is this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? And so I don't know personally if I believe that there's only just one person out there for us. I really don't. I feel like there could be multiple depending on your energy and your willingness to open your heart up to people, all right? So if this is a person that doesn't want to reconcile, it could be the one. You've already met this person, okay? But my thinking is, are you going to really wait? I mean, how long are you going to wait? And is it worth the wait? Or should we just continue living our lives and seeing what transpires, right? I don't know. I vote always just live. I don't like the whole waiting idea. It just, you can wait forever and have nothing transpire. And what a shame that would be to waste a life on someone who may or may not be brave enough to come forward and reconcile with you. We don't know, right? Moving on. So let me let me step back for just a second, Aquarius. If this is about a partnership, situationship, relationship that you're currently in, then your partner, even if he, she, whatever, is sleeping right next to you, it could be that they really want to reconcile. They want to restore themselves to you in a spiritual manner. I feel like they're walking on clouds. They want that deep romance again. They want to connect on a higher level, not just a body, a corpse next to each other, okay? Because you could be laying with each other and just really have no connection whatsoever. And so that also could be the one. And you know your situation, right? So Aquarius, what else do we have going on here for you? Aquarius. I'm pulling out these cards now. Hope you can see that. And it says, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Wow. I don't know about that. Okay. So these are messages, I bought the cards, they are what they are, but again, I vote for having two people that are whole, finding each other versus two people that are lacking and having a codependent connection. That's how I feel. But again, please do take the message as they resonate with you. We are all different. I do realize that. So if you are the kind of mindset that, embrace each other, like you complete me and all that stuff, that is perfectly fine too. I just don't really think that we should expect someone else to complete us. If we're responsible for our own happiness, then why would we not be responsible for completing our own selves? And, you know, making room for people in our lives, certainly, but not depending on someone else to make us happy. Yeah, that's a problem I have with that. You're welcome, Aquarius. Anyways, so moving on. What else do we have for Aquarius right here? What else is going on? I actually got two for you. This is really cool. And it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And I think that's awesome. This is just like, what exactly is possible? Let's make room. Let's clear out our inner beings, our inner selves, and do away with the stuff that no longer serves, which is old, outmoded, maybe too restrictive. Maybe we are being like the emperor. We want things a certain way, to look at a certain way, smell a certain way, and things just are not like that anymore. Let's clear all that clutter out and really open ourselves up to new possibilities, okay? Because I feel like we might have more success there. Now, I'm going to do a second card for that. I've got this beauty right here. In Aquarius, this is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time, okay? And that's just pretty much what we're talking about. So whether it's a new connection, no connection, someone that you're looking at online, or you really have nobody in the back of your mind, you have the power to open up to any connection that you choose to. And see how it goes. Open yourself up to love. If you do not want that, you have the power to say no and walk away and continue on seeking whatever it is that you're seeking in your own manner. So if you do want that traditional stoic emperor, somebody who is like a boss and a great provider, but maybe a little bit dogmatic, you can have that too. It's all about what you choose to want and how you energetically pursue it, okay? So, what else do we have to know? Okay, these, I didn't mention this, but these cards are the Twin Flame. So they're very saucy, and I'm going to read them not as a Twin Flame card or deck, but just as a regular deck, okay? So these messages, it says buffet. As you can see, I'm feeding off multiple lovers. Okay, so that's interesting. So I don't know if you are in a poly relationship. Some of you are, most of you probably are not, but this could be anyone in a poly relationship that has multiple partners, you know, energetically feeding off of multiple lovers. And so, you know, I believe that when you have intercourse, or you are connected sexually with someone, that you are also wind up connecting yourself spiritually with them, whether it's for a minute or whether it is to win it. So those are just my thoughts on it, but let's see where this goes. Feeding off of multiple lovers. So somebody could be doing the wayward, like, I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Show me for Aquarius, okay? Show me what this is about. It's like they want a different kind of spice all the time. All right. So the card that comes out, you're constantly on my mind, seducing my memories. So I feel like a lot of this is going to be for the singles. All right, so you definitely have, in some ways, conquered their mind, even though we're there with different people, sampling the buffet line, seeing what kind of flavors are out there. You know, the whole idea of variety is a spice of life seems to be their MO. Then you're still constantly in their mind being seduced by mere memories. I don't think that you're in connection right now. It feels more like separation. But regardless, this person is thinking about you. And again, you can open up to those energies, or you can close them down. Whatever you choose is going to be the healthiest for you. Right, Aquarius? What other messages do we have here? So I have here, our bond is unbreakable. This is a couple that is really into each other. He's coming up behind. It's almost like, I don't want to let you go. We share the same dream, the same bond, the same whatever. And you're definitely mine. So I feel like this could be a current partner, somebody that you are involved with currently. But your bond is unbreakable, is what they want to tell you, okay? Maybe they want to sample the delights that are out there in their minds, right? They want to go and, yeah, do their own thing, but they feel like you are it. Interesting. It says in transition. So there's a big change happening here, and the change is taking a little bit of a time. Look at this big old staff with the bat right here. So your connection is in transition. Even if you're with someone right now, I feel like that too is changing. Your current connection is changing, and hopefully for the better, right? Okay, we got to jump. We're taking that for sure. It says, I fear you won't accept me for who I am. Wait. Yep, I fear you won't accept me for who I am. So maybe there's some pretenses, some facades that need to be broken through by the divine masculine or even the divine feminine, however that fits. If you are in a partnership right now, it's like, I feel like you're not going to accept me for really who I am. Maybe I want to sample the buffets, but I can't tell you that. Maybe things are going to change. Maybe I'm going to start vocalizing things. Maybe we can get a deeper connection if I'm just really honest about who I am, but I'm afraid. That's what they're telling you. If you're not in connection, the person looking at you, even if you've never been together or whatever, they're afraid of letting you know exactly who they are. Maybe that's why they haven't approached you or spoken to you, okay? I'm talking social media, the person you buy your bread from, when you pump your gas, people from the past that you were just friends with, whatever the case may be. So Aquarius, I get the card, I'm healing because of you. So you've inspired some healing in there. And even if you've never been in connection, something about you makes them want to heal, makes them want to grow beyond the superficial and take it to a depth that they've never perhaps had before. I feel like that belongs on that side because there is that period of like, it's in transition. Our relationship is transitioning, changing. All right. So the next card I have is, I'm waiting for you to remember. This is for people in separation. This is for people who believe in twin flame. This is for people who are also thinking about past life connections and things like that. Okay. So control, everything you do affects me. So this person's watching you, whether, again, partnered, unpartnered, your partner, your person is watching you. Everything that you do affects them. And I think that they have like this bond, almost like I want to control, I want to cling to you, I don't want to let go. Aquarius, what is going on? They are a little bit head over heels with you. They don't want to give that up. And yet I feel like you have not really seen the depth of who they truly are, or they're not allowing that to come forth clearly, okay? And they would have a better chance of like deepening the connection with you if they were just open about things. You can at least have a chance to hash them out, work them out, bypass them, or whatever that looks like to you. But it seems like that's not happening right now. So that's what I have for you for February. Thank you for listening. I do hope that you are well. And we will speak soon again. Oh yeah, if you could please comment, like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that as well, Aquarius. Thank you much. Namaste.